I feel for families. I know even in my situation, I can't work when we're in lockdown.
Yeah.
I can't travel. I can't go anywhere. All of the things that I love going to church. I love being with friends. We love entertaining. I love being creative. I love going for long drives. I can't do any of that. And I know I have my days. So imagine a teenager. Imagine a teenager that's thinking the world's going to end.
Yeah.
They've been fed fear every day. If the virus doesn't get you, climate catastrophe will. What's the point? There's war everywhere. Governments can't be trusted. There's no hope. And you've got these, don't want to make too much of a political issue, but you've got these, what's the word? Dealers, pimps, dealing fear.
Yeah.
On television every day, you put on the TV and it's on all day long. Fear, 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 fear.
Yeah.
Well, fear, you sow fear. What are you going to reap? You're going to reap destruction. You're going to reap death. And that's what's happening to our kids. And if I was to speak to parents that are dealing with kids that are just struggling, if you've got a faith in God, this is the time for you to just have your daily bread. Give us this day our daily bread is a real prayer. God, not just physical bread. I'm talking about spiritual food to get through. I mean, I woke up this morning at 2:00 thinking about this interview and thinking, God, what is there something that you might want to say to people that are watching this? Times are really tough. And, we're hoping for the good old days to be back. We're hoping that, we're going to go back to church and everything's going to be normal and all this will be behind us one day. I've got a feeling that we're in for a little bit of a journey. And I had this thought, Astrid, about Jesus and his birth.
Okay.
And if parents, you want to think about perspective, I thought about Jesus. He's born. There's infanticide happening. There's kingdoms at play. There's a religious kingdom of the Jews and others, the pagans. Then you've got the Roman leadership, which has a godlike figure ruling that is insecure that he's been told that there's another kingdom coming up and that's the Son of God is born in Bethlehem. And so he decides he's just going to kill all the babies and just hopefully get rid of this problem.
Yeah.
And into that, Mary's being dealt a bad blow from her family and Joseph from his family that, this virgin birth thing is not legit.
You're not so sure about that.
If anything, we should be stoning her to death for doing this, and so they're in that high drama situation. So we want to talk about comparing where we're at with where Jesus, the Son of God, who spoke the words and the worlds came into order, right? He's the baby. And there's this beautiful birth in a horrible place. And in those first few weeks, they're fleeing to isolation, if we want to think about it, in Egypt. So they're going on a dangerous road, two young people, and it's believed Mary was just very young and Joseph too, to a land that didn't have a really high esteem for Jewish people. And to this day, they celebrate the day that the Jews were led out of Egypt and they got rid of them. They celebrate that to this day. So they went to a place where, talk about isolation and trouble, to raise up this little baby as a, first steps and everything, waiting for the coast to be clear to go back home to the love of their family. And I looked at that and I thought, okay, that puts things into a little bit of perspective, that the Son of God went through something that he understands what we went through, and Mary and Joseph as well. Yeah. And I thought, okay, I don't like that story. I wish it wasn't there because I don't want life to be like that. I want it to go back to the old days. I want it to go back to trouble-free. Everyone loves each other. We can walk the streets. No one judges you if you have a mask on or not. You can go anywhere. You can do anything. I want to go back to that. But there are times in our Christian life where we're going to be in intense problems, not living our best life.
Yeah.
And a lot of Christians don't like to hear that because they want just faith now and everything's going to be great and grace and every morning's you're going to get up, it's going to be sensational. No, there are seasons that we've just got to hang on to Jesus for all we've got every day. Give us this day our daily bread. Your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven.